we're at the early stage of the lifting of restrictions. So perhaps if we can pull up the curve, although there are no... Let's have a look at that. I mean, up to 700 odd cases a day and up from 100 in July. Not a flattened curve, a smashed curve. 4 days of 0 cases. Well, New South Wales doesn't have that. But although there are no crowds today at the races, pubs and restaurants are open and we're not seeing any outbreaks yet. Scott Morrison, Maurice Payne and Greg Hunt are fielding calls, I'm told, from all over the world, apparently, on how well Australia has done on virtually eliminating the coronavirus and keeping the economy open. A couple of big final tests for Melbourne here, I should point out. One is 14 days after reopening. We know that's always a test because it takes a while for coronavirus to circulate. And the other, obviously, is when more restrictions are lifted, the 25-kilometre limit. Also remember, only 10 patrons allowed indoors at the moment in pubs. Some restaurants not even opening yet because it's not worth their while to. We saw that in Sydney when the restrictions were lifted earlier this year and it was only 10 allowed in per venue. A lot of venues didn't open, especially in the CBD. Victorian federal politicians, meanwhile, are wondering if the restrictions on them travelling to Canberra and having to isolate will be lifted by the end of the year or not by ACT health authorities. The other big question around the New South Wales-Victoria border, I imagine if the numbers stay very similar to how they are now, that'll be opening up as well. And I note, Kieran, the winner of race 2 at Flemington, a 47-1 shot, known as No Restriction. Couldn't be a better name in this day and age, could there?